And we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Kasie, and I'm here with Tamara and Lucy. Hey, guys, how are you doing?
Hello. Good morning.
Did you both teach this morning?
Yes.
Yes, I did. Oh, I'm sorry. I always try to get that.
Oh, my big, loud voice.
I like the projection at this time in the morning. That's impressive.
Right? This is my voice.
I've been teaching and I still feel groggy.
What's that?
I said I've been teaching, but I still feel groggy. I'm like,
oh, well, it's super early for you. It's even earlier for you than it is for us. So what time do you wake up to teach this, or what time did you wake up this morning to teach?
2 o'clock.
2
in the morning?
Yeah, and it's now 6:15.
Are you in the UK?
No, I'm in Arizona.
Oh, okay. I was like, it's nice in the UK.
UK would be good hours. It would be
it would be perfect.
Right?
Yeah, 10 till 2 or something.
Yes.
Nice. Speaking of good hours, hey, James, how you doing? James has some good teaching hours there. Thanks for always coming on here, James, and supporting us. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. So today we're going to talk to Lucy about maybe a possible business plan for her or some ideas that we have to help her. So Lucy, you want to give us a little bit of background and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, my name is Lucy. I'm an actor, I'm a VIP kid teacher and a YouTuber, and now I'm also a video editor. I feel like I can say that now.
You've done many.
Yes, that's right. Yes, it's what I do most of the time. So yes, I'm going to say it. I'm a video editor. I moved to America almost 4 years ago to the day, actually.
Wow.
And now I live here in Arizona.
Nice.
From UK, which rains a lot, to sunny, hot Arizona.
Never rains.
No, it was a jump, but I love the sunshine. So
me too. Yeah. When I was in Germany, people used to mention that all the time. It rains so much, and I'm like, but that's why there's such green grass.
Yeah.
It's just so green here, you know.
That's it. Yeah.
So what is your business idea? Where do you see this going?
So my kind of long-term business plan, I suppose, would be to work with YouTubers, I think, at first, but then also I could see it extending to any type of business, really, because marketing yourself with video is now such a hot way to get yourself out there on the internet. You know, you can still use words are important on the internet, but I think there's some of us who learn visually and who take in information visually as well. So it's really helpful to have audio and visual together. So I'd really like to tap into other types of markets as well.
Great. I was thinking about that last night. There's a lot of teachers that ask for video editing for getting into a specific company, like Outschool or VIP Kid or something, to showcase themselves. Would that be something you'd be interested in doing as well?
Absolutely, yeah. I would love that, because you can make that really fun. You know, people want to see your personality on those videos. You know, parents want to see if you're going to be a good fit for their child. So I think that could be something where we could be really creative and a little bit quirky and fun. And I would love that.
So speaking of fun and your personality, I made sure to put Lucy's picture for the thumbnail of her in her cape. And if you don't know why, then you need to go check out our channel at Brick Girls Go Stateside. And you'll see some of her editing with her videos and why she's in the cape. Super cute. I'm not going to give it all away. Go check out the channel to go and see it. So.
Yeah.
Super Lucy.
I know. I look so epic on the thumbnail.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
I feel like I should have dressed up for this call.
Oh man, why didn't we think of that?
Missed opportunity.
Yeah. James said he comes to my channel just because I'm a little crazy, so he wouldn't mind if we were in superhero costumes.
Next time.
Okay, so do you currently have a website, a sales funnel?
No.
Not
I have
yet.
I know. I'm really here to learn. I have to start thinking about this as a business, you know, and just to shift my mindset a little bit so that I can be most effective, I suppose, in my marketing and reach the people who really want this service. Because otherwise it's not going to happen. So yes, I'm here to absorb all of your advice and see what I can do.
I have to tell you, since Tamara's been helping me learn, like I've been doing Groove, but since she's been helping me learn the insides of building a website and stuff, I can really see that this could really be a good thing for you. And not just saying that because it's Groove and I love it, but I see that she can implement hers easily. Don't you think, Tamara?
I think so. I wanted to show you a little bit on Groove, what some things might be possible, or some ideas that I was thinking about. So if you look on Groove, I have it up right here, and you'll see that, one thing that's amazing about Groove right now is it's still in beta. And so the price is one time for life. Right. And to me, this is excellent, especially just getting started, because even though it's a little bit of a hefty price tag, it's one and done. You're done for life. So, I know some people we've had on our channel have started off very, like, I guess you could say cheap, like just to start off. Right. But now they've outgrown what they've already started. And so, it's with Groove, even though it's one price, you're not going to outgrow it probably ever, because they've designed it so that you can start small for sure, but you can also grow and improve and get better. As your business grows, Groove will still work with you. But the one thing, so I was almost thinking of starting a store, and they have what's called Groove Cart. It's right up here, Groove Cart. And that's basically, you can set up your own store. You can have a new store every 6 days. And this is basically like Shopify or like Kartra, where you go in there and you have your sample videos or your design choices available, and maybe even the prices of each one. And it's basically like, well, it is like a store, like if you went to, Gap online or something, and you could see your different products right there in your store. But if you chose to just do, or not just, but to do a website instead, then it would be more like where you have your site, and then it would be sort of like a funnel where people could see, like, learn about you a little bit more, and go through what you have to offer, and then have like a sales page at the end. So there are two good options. The Groove Cart is really like a store. It is a store where you would put your different samples or your different price points, maybe ideas about it right there in your own store. And that store can also be linked to like Facebook and other social media platforms, so you can advertise there.
Tamara, for Groove Cart right now with the lifetime, she can actually combine the two, right? But later on, Groove Cart will be like an a la carte, right? So she would choose one or the other.
Right. If you wait until after the beginning of the year, supposedly at the early start of 2022, they're going to have monthly fees for Groove funnels. So there's going to be like 3 price points, and you'll pay every month. And but Groove Cart, as far as I know, is not included in any of those price points. So, but you can add it. I don't know how much it is a month, $100 a month or something. You could add it at that time as part of your monthly fee, a la carte. But for right now, for the one-time fee, at least through 2021, Groove Cart is included in your plan.
Okay.
So Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure while we were talking about it.
Right. And the other thing is, because, and this was for me, this was the most, I guess, challenging part of it, was finding different things that I wanted to all work together, because it was really hard to find an all-in-one platform. I know a lot of people use Kajabi, but that's not even all-in-one. That's, you have your course and you have your email, that a lot of people don't even use Kajabi mail because it goes to spam a lot. And you can't have a lot of subscribers either. So it was hard to find something that just all kind of worked together, and I would only have to learn one platform basically. But Groove certainly does that. Groove Video, you can store, I hope I'm not freezing. I look like I'm kind of freezing. But Groove Video is where you can store all your videos. And after you reach a certain point, then it goes up a little bit. But you can store your videos here. You don't have to only store them on YouTube, because as they said, a lot of times, for whatever reason, YouTube could just cancel your account, and then, hopefully they won't, but you'll have a backup if you have
you hear some horror stories about that, don't you?
Too. It's terrible. But so you could store videos on Groove Video, or you can make videos soon on Groove Webinar. You'll be able to make some stuff. And then Groove Mail, you can send out, and they'll have automations. They'll have cart abandonment emails. They'll have a lot of different email funnel templates that they're going to offer. That should be ready in like 3 weeks or so. So not much more time before Groove Mail relaunches. They had a little issue with somebody sending out a bunch of spam. So they took it down, made it even better than before, and got rid of the spam people, the hackers. Groove Sell, that's where you would set up, if you decided to use your website instead of like a store, then you can have your website right there. And then Groove Sell would be your checkout, how they would check out on your website. So they all kind of link together. You could do your blog about, you could do a blog about editing and your journey,
Yeah.
and I mean, it's just all right there. I mean, it's so perfect. It's so perfect.
Yeah, it is nice how they've put it all together. And like, for someone who's a little bit of a technophobe with this stuff, it doesn't seem too complicated. So.
It's not at all. And if we go to like Groove Pages, for example, and I should have showed this before, but you can go to a new site and then it has all these templates already ready for you. So you can do complete websites. You can do like a single landing page. You can do a funnel or your own templates that you've used before, and you want to continue like your branding throughout everything. Once you save, you could save some templates that you really like, and then can use those over and over. If you go to one of these, let's just say a complete site, there might even be, here's a digital agency website. I don't know what that's all about, but, video site, and, and you could start building. Make sure you have your site name what you want it, because the site name is actually part of the SEO. So the name of your site, Google sees and says, that's what it's going to be. So we have all of these, like this is all already done. And then all you have to do is like just change a few things. You can click on here and that'll change the text, change your text, right? And if you click on this little pen icon, then that will change. You can change the size of your text, easily. You can change whether it's centered in this. Well, if I made the block a little bit bigger, then we can center it in the block, or we can move it over, so you can easily play around with all of this stuff. The buttons right here, there's already a button right there. And then when you go to configure, you can say whatever you want. and it'll automatically change it. And then you can link it to a URL, www.yoururl.com, and then, and update that, and the button will automatically link to whatever page or template or URL that you want it to link to. So it's really neat how it's very intuitive, I guess you could say. It takes a while to think on Zoom. So they have these things called elements. Elements are basically, these are like, if you wanted, let's just say you want 5 price points, then you drag the elements in, and you could see that now I have 5 equal blocks that I can use to do whatever I want to with. So on like my own site, I have 4 price points. So I did 4 containers and then 4 containers on top. So I have 4 pictures and then 4 descriptions.
Okay.
But it gives you perfect sized containers, so everything is equally spaced. You can have, the headers are really nice. It gives like large words, and it's all just drag and drop for everything. It has to think on Zoom longer than it usually takes, but, but it's just, it's really easy to just drag and drop.
Yeah.
And watching it is more difficult when you're actually playing around with it. Like Tamara and I did a live yesterday, and she was kind of telling me what to do. And then I was able to go back and do a lot of it after her and I had talked. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll help you for sure. But this is your logo, for example. And then you can choose whatever logo that you want to right there.
I see.
Everything is really just right there. And, and if you don't like something, you could just throw it in the trash and be done with it. So that also helps with, it's just, everything is either on the left or the right.
Or testimonial for you. The testimonial section. Yes,
testimonials. And then you can, I would, maybe this is pretty far down here, but you could change these to, instead of this, you can have, it says YouTube video, Vimeo video, Wistia video. So if you drag these in here, then it'll show a little video icon right there. And then you just need to change that to, like on YouTube, there's a code. It's like, I don't know, 8 digits or something, that you just change this right there. So you can, when it says configure, do you see this YouTube ID? On the right, it says K. Do you see that? K2M2G. So that is what you would use, and that's like the last digits when you're on YouTube. So let's just say we wanted to switch it to what we're doing right now, and then it would change automatically there.
So basically you're saying she could put her examples in there for people to see and things like that.
Yeah, exactly. So you can put your examples right there. It's just the last few digits of your video. Gotcha. It's on YouTube. If you host, if you have it on YouTube already, then you can also have it on Groove.
Nice.
So this is our live right now. In the YouTube. So it's kind of fun. But there's just so many things that you can do right here. Yeah. And it's literally drag and drop. If you do decide later on that you want to, they add integrations every day. So if you wanted to integrate with any of these, it's automatically, you can integrate it. You can have a little pop up here, and this would, integrate right there with Active Campaign, for example. And then, it would link, and you would have a form in Active Campaign that it would be right here on your website as well. So there's just
back.
What?
Kajabi's back in there.
Kajabi's in there. Yes. If, if you've had an established course that you're not quite ready to switch over, then you could use Kajabi. And I don't see ConvertKit yet, which a lot of people do use, but it's coming. But if you just put in your email and your first name and subscribe, it'll go directly to your active campaigns. So it just helps everything just sort of flow together while they're waiting for their email and probably beyond. So, but do you have any questions?
You know what, like, unbelievably, I think I'm following this. I honestly think it seems pretty user-friendly, which is amazing, because, like, when you think of putting together a website, you often think, oh my gosh, that's so daunting,
Right. It is.
They've made it for like just like normal people who don't like have degrees in computer science, so
right. They really have. And and everything is it's all laid out there for you. And it is pretty easy. If something's not working, or if there's something that, if you have a vision that you can't really find on what is offered, then you just reach out to support, and they are right there to help you as well. So I really like that idea. Well, so yes, but there's there's a lot. Sometimes it's hard to get it all in the right spot, but it's all doable though, if you want to spend the time, like it's all easily done. We could add, like you can move things over, or you can,
that's good.
It seems like
you can just like play around. I can see myself playing around on it for ages. So much you can do.
Sure. It's so fun to just.
Tim said it's a rabbit hole. Like,
it is a rabbit hole.
And like you say, if they keep adding stuff, you go back to, you're like, oh, there's more.
There is more.
I'm excited. They're going to add the Groove streaming and Groove calendar, which is going to be like Calendly. So people can get coaching calls from you, or that was something else I was thinking, was like, when I am buying lesson plans. You started to share screen. When I am buying lesson plans from one of my friends, we do a 30-minute coaching call first, so that we can talk about what exactly I want while she's coming up with some lesson plans. So, you could even offer, some type of call or something first.
Right. That would be really good, because I think it's so important, especially with something like this, to understand what the person wants.
Right.
And it's true. Easier when you can talk to people like face to face.
Yeah. So there's, I that just brought up two more ideas.
See, we get excited.
So these are future. They're not here yet. But Groove Desk is like a little automated chat. So if you go, you'll have a little chat bot on the side, and you can say, is there anything I can help you with? Or what are you looking for?
One of those. Yes.
I know, it's so fun. And then Groove Survey. So if you can have them fill out a survey first and help them decide what they want. So, are you an online teacher? And then, yes, are you looking for your classes to, whatever, showcase, whatever they call it. Are you doing this? Or are you a YouTuber? Would you like help editing here? Or like, you can make a survey, and then it'll help both of you and save so much time finding out what it is they're looking for based on their survey answers.
Or like a personality one. Like, some would want your, the one that you have at the very beginning of your videos, like fun and exciting, and some are, more chill teachers. So you could do a personality one too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's super fun.
Oh, Tamara, we're on it.
Yes, but it's so much that you can do. And it's just amazing.
So I would say you have the free link. Go ahead and, get on there and start playing around, because you already get some of the features that we showed you with, actually you get everything with the free one. You just don't get as many features and things, but it's not
presumably unlimited. Like, if I started with the free one next year, when they do whatever they do and upgrade it, you would then have to pay monthly, I assume, or would they still have a free option?
They would. The free is free for life. So
oh, okay.
free is free for life, but you are limited in everything. You know, like you can have 100 members, you can have one course, you can have one. I think you can have Groove Card. I think it's one store there. You can have. It's just very limited. But if you upgrade now, and I believe it is still $13.97. Don't quote me, but I think it is. If you upgrade, then everything that you receive, unlimited courses, unlimited stores, unlimited websites, unlimited funnels, unlimited members, unlimited of almost everything. And that is one time forever. Any new apps they include, any new services they include, you will be part of that. There is nothing that they have offered that is not included in this beta price. You know, they feel like we're taking a chance on them, so they want to thank us, you know, by saying we appreciate that. Thank you. There's no more out of pocket for emails, for courses, for anything.
Unless you grow really big and then you don't mind paying the next thing.
Right. Which Groove Mail, I want to say it's like 100,000 contacts included in $13.97. 10 what?
Wow. You actually last you a while.
10,000, sorry, 10,000. But if you pay $100 a month, you can get, I think that might be the 100,000, but that's only $100 a month versus any of these email services. Once you pass 10,000 emails, email contacts, you're going to be paying way more than $100 a month. So that is the one. I mean, I guess that's a limit if it is. Video storage. If you pay that $100 a month, you get extra video storage, extra email contacts. There's like 5 things you receive for $100 a month.
And I just checked, it is $13.97 today. And we say that because we've been told they're going up in increments here shortly. So we want to make sure everyone knows. So it is in beta and it's still $13.97 as of April 8th. Let's see. Hey, Giselle, thanks for coming. Hello, question. What does a $1,300 include? I
saw that. I think I answered it.
More out of pocket for email. What's that?
Yeah, I just answered that. That's what $13.97 includes. It includes everything for life. You don't have to pay out of pocket for anything unless, like right now, for example, Kasie and I did sign up for an email until Groove Mail's back because we needed it immediately. But I mean, after it's back, you don't have to pay for email again, unless you again hit that 10,000 subscriber mark.
I want to show that one slide that I have ready. The one that talks about what we have, just so they can see. Can you guys see my slide?
Yes.
So this is what it includes. So Giselle was asking, you get the Groove funnels, the sell, the affiliate, Groove Mail, Groove member. So you get all of it. I'm not going to read them all to you because we have many times. Tim thinks this is a little high. I don't use a lot of this stuff, so I'm not really sure. But even still, I mean, this is per year, and this is a one-time thing. So you can see, you know, what a big difference that is.
The one thing they did do is apples to apples, you know, so I mean, Calendly at $144 a year. I mean, we just signed up for the free Calendly, but it doesn't do nearly as much as what Groove Calendar will do. So if you look up Calendly for what Groove Calendar will do, then it would be $144 a year.
Yeah. And actually, I think Kajabi is more expensive now than it used to be. But having said that, one of the things that changed my mind, and Lucy, I don't know if we've told you, and I know we haven't told you today, but so it's $13.97. But if you have 3 friends join you, then and they pay the upgrade, then you get it for free virtually, you know, because you get 40% as an affiliate. Everyone that joins Groove, whether they're on the free or the paid, they make money off other people joining them. So the free, you'd make 20% off friends joining, and the paid, you make 40% off friends joining.
Oh, so you
I
can
know,
even make it back.
So that's kind of what made my decision a lot easier. And Giselle, to answer another question, I'm not sure if it's here today, but I think you asked it on our last one. There is a 30-day money back guarantee.
Right. So if you really don't like it,
What are you guys seeing? Am I back on the regular screen now?
I can see
Yeah.
you.
just
Okay.
to, yeah. So there is a 30-day money back guarantee. Also, Kasie and I, in 1 month and 2 days, are going to be doing our challenge, and we're going to walk you through step by step everything you need to know about using Groove. So, and I know it's after the 30-day money back guarantee, but we're really going to take it step by step, just little steps, and hopefully help you get the most out of Groove.
Yeah, little steps are good.
Yes. Yes. Right.
Some pick it up easier than, where is she? She's down there on there. Some pick it up a lot faster than others. It's taken me a while, but that's okay. I'm learning. Yeah. Well, once I decided to learn one thing at a time, it's been a little bit easier. But when I tried to look at it all at once and learn a little bit of everything, it definitely was a little overwhelming.
Too much.
Yeah. I was like, but this one has a question about this. I need to go learn this. And then this person had a question about this. And it's just, I made it a lot more difficult. Yes, you're showing normal now.
You asked how you were viewed.
We're normal now.
We're normal. Are we ever normal?
I was gonna say, James called me normal. Hey.
James called you normal.
That's awesome. So Lucy, did we overwhelm you, or did we answer?
Not really. Not really. Can I ask you guys a general question? It's
Please.
Not so specifically about Groove, but you mentioned email marketing, and I honestly don't know. That's why I'm asking. Like, I've been reading recently, like, email marketing's dying, it's not effective anymore, all of this stuff. Do you guys still find email marketing as an effective way to reach people?
It's still effective. And the one thing about email marketing is it's yours forever. Your email is yours. Like, nobody's going to take it away. Nobody's going to cancel your account. Nobody's going to, once you have those emails, they're yours. It's up to you what you do with that. So, I mean, as long as you're consistent and you're providing value within the email, it's still very successful. If you ramble on forever and then have your value at the very bottom, I mean, I know for myself, I'm just like, forget this,
Yeah.
But it's still like, I think, of course, the 10% ruin it for the 90%, but there are those 10% that really abuse it, I would say. And people kind of get tired of it. But I know, like, I still check my emails, and there's certain people that I always open from, and it still provides that value. And so it's just a matter of, consistency, but not too much, not too overwhelming, and value, and I think it still works personally.
For me, I think email marketing is great, but shouldn't be by itself. You know what I mean? I definitely think it should be a part of your marketing, but not the whole thing, not the only thing you do.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a good strategy. Like she said, I open things from certain people too. And then I'll get the message from Gmail, like, you haven't opened this person's in a while. Do you want to unsubscribe?
Right.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I must not really be interested. Right.
I know.
But there are some that I'm like, oh, what are they up to today? Oh, what are they up to today?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I guess just really think about how you're, like, what your content is in the email. And like, I love that, like, what value is it adding, like, why should people open it?
Right.
Yeah.
There was a reason they subscribed to you in the first place, so it's a matter of keeping that fostering going,
Yeah.
Catchy titles get me.
Yeah. Yes.
Wait, what? And I'll click on it to read more.
Yeah.
Let's see. James said, I had one of Lucy's countrymen over my house today. My friend John from England came over today. His wife is from the island I'm moving to.
Oh, very nice. We're everywhere now.
Right?
I'm gonna, well, yeah, you're everywhere now. Crew's everywhere too. But the one thing I wanted to add, another thing, is that very soon they're gonna have like a funnel map pretty soon. And email funnels will be part of that map as well. So you can design an email sequence or an email campaign or something if you choose to. And people do say it still works as long as it's done, correctly. So you have to think of yourself as your subscriber. Like, what would you want?
Yeah.
And do you want it straight to the point, or do you want, a little fluff? So
yeah, thinking about your target audience.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I think I'm more straight to the point, even though I talk a whole lot, but I need to get in and get what information I need and get out, because I'm not going to sit there and read something, the whole thing.
Yeah, most people don't have the time. I'm sure there's some people who love to read a long, beautifully written email, but I think most people
Right.
Yeah, that's true. I'm a slow reader too.
Yeah. And that's what blogs are for. Like, if you want to sit down and read something, read a blog or something. But I don't know that email's personally. I don't know. I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but I personally like it. Just tell me what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomato, tomato, potato, potato.
That's funny. My husband was saying that it's he thinks that he saw some little like snippet about how British people don't use the word the, like you're going to university or you're going to hospital or you're going to, you don't say
I didn't realize that.
It's always I'm going to hospital. And he was laughing.
That was pointed out to me by an American recently, and I honestly had I didn't even notice that we do that. But
I didn't either.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That should be on your next thing.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
It's so funny.
Another video idea. Yes.
Yes.
Where's the?
The thumbnail's me like.
Yeah, there you go.
She's already figuring out her editing for her next video.
Yeah. I'm like always 3 videos ahead. I think about it that much.
Oh, that's funny. I know. And editing, Kasie let me edit one video and then she's like, no more.
Oh.
That was a disaster. You're fired.
It was not a disaster. It's not.
That's funny.
It was a copyright strike. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so I think that's about it. If you have questions about Groove or anything Groove related, put them in the chat box below. We'd love to hear from you. If you have questions for Lucy about editing, email her at brickgirlsgostateside@gmail.com. If you want examples, you can go to my other channel. It's now called Teacher Kasie. It's not VIP Kid Teacher Kasie anymore. You can go there and check out. She's done the straight to the point ones, all of them that are in purple.
That's my color.
You'll see her logo at the beginning of the videos. She did a great job. Basically, I've asked her to take videos that are like, I don't know, an hour plus and put them all the way down to she's trying to make them under 15 minutes, which is crazy to do with all of us talkers.
I love a good challenge.
Yes. I have like 50 videos, Lucy, that are just sitting there, and I'm just like, I never go back to them to edit them, but I want them.
Yeah.
I'm so much of Goliath. I think we just need to chat about that.
Yes. Yeah, we'll have a chat about that. I could edit doggy videos all day.
I want the real teacher's pet. I've had it in my brain forever. So I have all these cute videos of him.
Oh,
Oh,
boy. Really off topic as usual, guys. So let us know if you have questions. What do we have upcoming, Tamara? Tomorrow is Funnel Friday.
Tomorrow's Funnel Friday, 10:45 Eastern. What?
I said 9:45 Eastern tomorrow morning.
10:45 Eastern, isn't it?
What?
10:45 Eastern, 9:45 Central.
2 days in a row, I messed that up. She always has. Oh, that's from you. All right. On that note, everybody, I'm going to take Goliath to the vet here shortly. So I will see everybody next time. Add questions below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.